Hey, this is LJZO724, and this is pretty much just a little short update video on where I am currently in the book I'm reading and what I plan to read when I'm done. And as most of you know, I'm reading It by Stephen King. Great book. Unfortunately, due to schoolwork, this has turned into a very slow read. I'm only on page 121, but nonetheless, it's very entertaining. Do not get me wrong. It is already turning out to be my favorite Stephen King. And I'm not even, 15% of the way through, so that's saying something. Anyway, yeah, very interesting. It's introducing each of the adults and their lives, and they're all getting this phone call saying, come to Derry because the evil that we promised to fight if it were to come back, the pact we made as kids to go back and fight it off again, well, that's in effect because, this creature, which, is Pennywise the Clown, is terrorizing Derry again. So all these adults are getting a phone call. They're packing, going to Derry, and they're going to try to fight this evil. So very interesting, very suspenseful. Can't wait to see how it plays out. Rest assured, as soon as I get that done, I'll be sure to get a review up. But just forewarning you, it's going to be a while. When I'm done with it, I plan to read a book by an author I haven't read that much of, Richard Matheson. I've only read I Am Legend and the short stories that were included by him. And let me just tell you this. After just reading I Am Legend, those short stories, I'm already hooked on the author. I was so excited to read some more works by him. And just so happens, my school library just got this book ordered today. Richard Matheson's A Stir of Echoes. Very interesting. It sounds like it has to do with psychic abilities. This guy named Tom Wallace apparently has psychic abilities and he can hear the private thoughts of the people around him. Okay, that sounds freaking awesome. I cannot wait to read this. And it's a very short book as well. It's only 223 pages, and if you look, hopefully you can see this, big font. Cannot wait to get to that. Then when I'm done with A Stir of Echoes, I plan to go on to my second Dean Koontz book. My first was The Taking by Dean Koontz. Great introduction to the author. I'll tell you that right now. That was an awesome book. So hopefully this book right here will not let me down. And it is Watchers by Dean Koontz. I picked this up, I guess about a month ago at Barnes & Noble. And I read many reviews online that this is considered, Watchers by Dean Koontz, is considered the best Dean Koontz book. I'm gonna read it, find out if it really is, and I am very excited to read it. And it's a moderately lengthy book. It's, it's 611 pages, including an afterword by Dean. So, not that long. So all in all, very excited, have a lot of books ahead of me. I have even more books I have in my bookshelf by Stephen King that I haven't even read yet, so they're somewhere in the future. For instance, I have The Stand I haven't read yet, sitting on my shelf. Bag of Bones, the Dark Tower series, 11/22/63, 4 Past Midnight. It's really overwhelming, but I can only read one book at a time because that's what I like to do. And actually, I'm gonna go against that. What I'm actually considering doing now is, 122 pages into it, I'm deciding to also start reading A Stir of Echoes, possibly at the same time as this. I don't know. But just know that whenever I finish one of these 3 books, or any others for that matter, I will get a review up and let you know how it was. So thank you very much. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.